Do you remember how many times you've been on top place?
I made it twice in 2K17, maybe once in 18, maybe once or twice in 19. Here's a lot. I think either 20 or 21, that's where it just got.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the alley-oop is probably the most exciting play in basketball, right? Mavs head coach and Hall of Famer Jason Kidd said, quote, "It can come from anywhere on the court, and that's what makes it so fun and creative. A lot of things can go wrong, but when it's connected, it's a beautiful thing." Brian?
Well, he lobbed up a lot of them in his day. Thanks, Allie. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Okoro is out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Diakite in at the 5, down low. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Baisley are the forwards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. Okoro on the wing. Dort defending. Knocks down the long J.
Okoro trying to get more and more consistency with that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Cavaliers pull it in. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Baisley. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Osman. Now here's Garland. In the game against Houston, very impressive.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off 41 points last game out.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Diakite at the line for one.
And despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Now here's Dort, coming off a 12-point game. Outside Giddey. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. And Garland with the basket on the assist from LeVert.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. They need this. And And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one's on Darius Garland.
Team foul.
Part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line. And it did not take long for Josh Giddey to find a place in this league as a taller point guard with incredible vision. This guy does a little bit of everything on the floor.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Now Giddey. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. 5 on the clock. Here's Baisley. Drills the baseline jumper. As for Giddey's quick start at the NBA, he recorded his first triple-double at age 19, Brent.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. The youngest player ever to get a triple-double in this league. And this is the kind of guy who just makes passes that other players don't even see or even think about. So his instincts, they're off the chart.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. Here's Dort. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Dort not lacking confidence with that kind of look.
Cleveland calls timeout. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Now here's Garland. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Garland. Count it. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Mann. Here's Joe. From the right block, the shot is good.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Rubio. It's stolen away. Here's Joe. That three's off the mark. The Cavaliers leading. Rubio passes to Love. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Mann following the score by Cleveland. And a missed layup. Left side Love. Here's Wade. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
To the middle. Dort's shot is good. So Dort's got his second basket on the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's Cleveland up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro and Love at small and power forward. Caris LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Diakite in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Holmgren missing. Cleveland has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And Okoro gets it to go. Okoro's got 5 points. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs. And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
Baisley, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Holmgren. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Diakite, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Stolen. Here's Joe, right now averaging 5.5 a game.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And because of the length and athleticism, Baisley can do a lot out there. He has that switchability on defense. He hits the glass so well, and I like where his offensive game is headed.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And a luxury for this coaching staff. Grant Baisley is happy playing a primary or secondary role.
And that's not always the case. You know, B.A., sometimes ego can get in the way. Baisley's just doing what he can to help the team achieve its goals.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dortch checked in. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. LeVert goes against Giddey. Here's Holmgren. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Holmgren's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Diakite, that's good.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Covered by Rubio. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Cleveland calls timeout.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
Robinson Earls checked in for Oklahoma City. Mann comes in for Giddey.
All right, everybody, it's your
Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love BA also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
And here's Dort. Right now he's
minutes.
contributing about 15.5 points a game. On the wing man over Garland, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
There's 1:47 left in the second period. Here's Garland, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. We saw one major rule change in the NBA last year. When a shooter intentionally initiates contact with a defender, it's a no call. You like it?
Yeah, I do like that. I mean, there should be no reason for a shooter to be the one with a defender on him, to be the one putting his body on the line. That's the defender's job. So the rule makes a lot of sense, BA.
Pokashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so he makes both from the line. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. Pass to Dort. Here's Mann. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of this game. Clock at 4. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Lopez.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
1:02 left in the second quarter. Pass to Mann. The Cavaliers pull it in.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Wade, that's good.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Dort. Here's Pokashevsky. To the inside. Mann. And he makes it on the layup. Mann's gotten his second bucket.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Diakite. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. It's on Ricky Rubio.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Cavaliers on top, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Round of applause for your Thunder Goose Champions.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys deliver.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it. I don't even want to talk about it.
And that's going to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Baisley down low with Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Garland for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Giddey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes. Certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Here's Garland. Pass to Diakite. Dort grabs the miss. And the Thunder shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Baisley. And the shot's good.
Well, not allowing that contact to trip him up, Baisley made a very athletic finish there.
Now here's Garland. Guarded closely. Deflected. And he stays with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it. Meadows checked in for Darius Garland.
In for the Cavaliers, Raul Neto.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, got that one up quick. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
LeVert with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That'll be a second foul of the game. Man, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Lopez is checked in. Cavaliers on D. Outside Giddey. Pass to Dort. Blocked!
Okoro just using physical tools, one of them to block that shot. And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Sends it home from three-point land.
For 3.
He's got 10.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Baisley. Lets a 3 fly. And Dort is good for 3.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
The Cavaliers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. From deep. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Lopez. And Rubio is subbed in for LeVert.
Ricky Rubio.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to man. Giddey with it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing a foul.
The Thunder making a switch here. Pokashevsky's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Neto.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Okoro on the wing. Launches it. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 8 assists in the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Back to Giddey. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Dort outside. Pass to Giddey. 5 to shoot. The Thunder with another miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Wade. Unloads. They get it back. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And Kevin Love still has a nose to get down there and collect offensive rebounds.
Here's Mann, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Here's Osman. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. To end the run. That shot missing. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor. They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Holmgren. 1 minute left in the third. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Love for 3. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Dort's shot is good.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
Dort outside. And they recover it.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Rubio with the ball. 2 on the clock. Love, that's good. Love's got 10 points in the game.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Cleveland holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for Cleveland, we've got Raul Neto, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez, and it's Wendler in at the 2. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
3 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Williams. Inside, Robinson Earl. They shoot again. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Neto. Here's Stevens. Yes, it's good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Diakite's checked in for Cleveland. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Joe. There's the 3. Drills it from deep.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Cleveland dominating the game. Here's Neto, and here's Lopez. Basket counts.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Williams on the wing. Shoots over Lopez. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Neto. Pass to Wendler. Fires from deep. Neto's shot is good. Neto's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Joe. Wiggins for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Stevens. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Williams.
And Williams drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Neto. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
To the paint. Here's Robinson Earl. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Diakite. Oh, he tries a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Joe. Outside, Williams. Clock is at 3. Fires, high post. Neto grabs the miss.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Pass to Windler. Here's Stevens. Lopez with it. Banked it in off the glass. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Back to Jang. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Yikes. Bad miss. If he could be more assertive as a finisher inside, he would be so much more effective.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Fade away. It's tipped. Here's Windler, hounded by Wiggins. Here's Stevens. Out to the right wing. Here's Windler. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.